Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who, we had the wedding of River Song. The Doctor escaped his own death after time was broken for a little while, but don't worry, it's alright now. The Doctor also married River Song, and went off on his next adventure with the ultimate question, still left unasked, I guess. Although technically someone has already asked the question now. But still, the answer is still looming over him and looming over everyone. And the question is, what is the Doctor's name? We'll have to figure that out sometime. We also, last time on Doctor Who, we did two minisodes, First Night and Last Night, which showed a somewhat botched attempt at date night with River Song, but it all sort of worked out in the end. Yeah. This is where I say no spoilers. Let's get right into the Christmas episode. Yay, it's Christmas. Yeah, let's get into this episode of Doctor Who. Here we go. Well, whatever they were doing, it has failed. And guess who destroyed them? There goes the spacesuit. How does he survive this? Oh, we're back to the OG intro. What on earth is happening? Crazy man! Oh my gosh. Claire Skinner. Oh, no Karen Gillan. I miss her and Rory. Did he really just crash to Earth?
Oh, I can't see. I'm blind.
Oh no, love, no. I think you just got your helmet on backwards.
Oh my gosh.
How did you manage that?
I got dressed in a hurry.
Still repairing me.
Repairing you?
Oh, you know. That's the idea.
Won't it
Oh.
repair you? I'm good with a pin.
Multi-dimensional, triple-encoded temporal interface. Not really susceptible to pointy things. Oh, huh?
Got it.
Okay. Suddenly the last 900 years of time travel seems a bit less secure. Taking care of me.
Well, wasn't it 1,000? Well, no, it is 900 years.
So what have you been reading? Not the war again.
The war.
And then where will you be?
World War I. Three years later. Wait a minute. Oh. The Widow. Did the Doctor ever get back to the TARDIS? Oh.
Why do we have to come here? Because the bombing's stupid. I like the bombing. It's exciting.
What the fuck?
Will Father be here?
This kid is weird.
Sorry, it's the door. It's developed a fault.
Oh, hello!
The Doctor.
Mr.
Smaller sitting room, just chairs. A bit pointless without a television. So, I made some repairs.
Hasn't been invented, though. Whoa! Now, the bombings, I guess, is World War II. But still.
I sleep up there, stay away, beware of panthers.
What the fuck?
They're terrible. I know.
You're so weird.
How do you get on?
Watch and learn, kid.
Ah.
God's sake! Because if I tell them now, then Christmas will always be what took their father away from them, and no one should have to live like that.
Yeah. Christmas! And a moving Christmas tree that's not evil! Uh-oh. It's glowing. Doc, what is that?
You were lying about the Panthers.
Famous last words.
Tuh.
Why have you got a fireplace in your room?
Where? A portal to Snowland. That's not ice. That is goo. The trees are monsters. I don't like this. I have to run. Oh, it hatched. It's the Panthers. Space Panthers. Ah, a fluffed pillow.
Good.
Genius.
The old bear and duvet, eh?
What's happening? I don't...
Yeah, come on.
What is that?
With me, quickly, come on.
Yeah. Alright, you've taken his hand. You're the new companion.
It was a present and it wasn't supposed to be opened until Christmas Day. Honestly, who opens their Christmas presents early?
Kids!
Okay, shut up.
They're like Christmas tree decorations.
Yeah. Naturally occurring Christmas trees. Oh, how cool is that?
I don't understand.
It's a big universe. Everything happens somewhere. Call it a coincidence. Call it
I do like that.
echoing among the...
Tree dudes!
Why would you bring us to this place?
It was supposed to be a treat. This is one of the safest planets I know. There's never anything dangerous here.
God damn it, Doctor. So this is its own planet.
There are sentences I should just keep away from.
Man, everything is dangerous around you.
I think she's a time traveler.
And we're sure it's not her cardigan.
Yeah.
Who are you? It was Christmas.
Well, this is a lot to handle. And no doctor to explain it. Even then, it's traumatic.
Where are you from?
England, 1941. And there's a war on.
Oh shit. She is armed.
But there's nothing you could say that would convince me you'd ever use that gun.
Oh, really?
Ugh.
Well, I'm looking for my children.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeesh, man.
Doesn't look like wood.
This disguise wood. Have you been listening?
Having trees burnt our building.
Oh, and he can't get through wood.
Cry when you're happy. Ah, good for you.
Aww.
That's so human.
Can we keep her as a companion?
Greatest fuel source ever. The entire area is being melted down for battery fluid.
Melted down? How do you melt a forest?
Acid rain. The satellites are in position. Anyone still out there in 5 minutes is going to burn.
In 5 minutes. Great.
Like the life forces leaving the forest.
Trying to get the fuck out of there.
You are not the one. You are weak.
Well, who is the one? Oh no, he's weak.
Let go!
She's strong. I'm weak. Interesting.
Yeah, for some reason.
We wait for Mummy. Mummy always comes.
Not this time, Cyril. I'm sorry, but not this time.
Oh, no. Oh, she's coming.
Dare you leave the house?
Tuh.
What have I told you about opening your presents early? Sorry, Mummy.
Yeah.
Something like this was bound to happen.
She's taking the whole forest. Oh, this is marvelous.
Tuh.
This is really quite wonderful.
What the hell?
Translated from the base code of nature itself, you and I, Cyril, we're weak, but she's female. More than female, she's
Oh.
mum. How else does life ever travel? The mothership.
Oh, cool. Oh, this is just a ship.
Where are we?
Oh, you
We're
know.
not anywhere. We've flown into the time vortex. You've got what you wanted. Those idiots don't.
Well then, I'm in time for Christmas.
Okay.
How did you meet? You and Reg, tell me how you met.
He followed me home.
Whoa, that's creepy.
He said he'd keep on following me till I married him.
That's really creepy, actually, but whatever, 40s.
Just stay.
No, please don't show me that. Please don't
Oh.
show me that. Daddy's plane.
This is a horrible way to find out. Did they find him?
The souls of the trees are out among the stars.
Oh, cool.
They're shiny.
Where's Father? Where is he? Where's Daddy?
Oh.
There were no stars to light his way.
Wait a minute.
Did he get lost?
And before you go any further, I think you better come and look.
Get your freaking tie
No
ready.
stars to light the way, Match. There was one.
Yeah, there was you.
There was you.
Aww.
He did it again, Match. He followed you home. Look what you can do.
They followed it through the time vortex. Oh, okay, good.
What am I doing here?
It's Christmas Day, my love. Where else could you be?
Christmas Day.
We took a shortcut.
Yeah. Oh, you know, you just flew through the time vortex. It happens. Okay, I'll take it. Just because I don't want to see that little girl sad.
I want you to stay for Christmas, please.
Ah, well, you see, things to do, people to see.
Friends?
No, well, yes, but
He could.
it's a long story. But they all think I'm dead. Never mind.
It happens.
Watch my box do its
Off you go.
Is he going to Amy and Rory? For Christmas?
Mum. Think about it.
You're not going to be all wet on a night like this.
Not absolutely sure. How long?
2 years?
2 years. Oh. But she knows.
River told us.
Well, of course she did.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to hug first.
Nor am I.
You too. Yay, hugs! Oh, Merry Christmas.
If it's no trouble.
There's a place set for you.
But you didn't know I was coming. Why would you set me a place?
Oh, because we always do.
Aw. Aw, man. Happy crying. Aw, Doc. You have family! Oh, yes! Go have dinner. Okay. Okay. You know, I will say, I like the idea, actually, that we'll just pop in on Amy and Rory every once in a while. Because he can't do that with the others. I think. Can't do that with Rose. I suppose he could do that with Martha and Mickey. He can do it with Donna. He can't just pop in on Donna and Wilf. But he can't... Although, if he keeps up John Smith... If he just keeps up John Smith, Donna wouldn't recognize him at least. But, yeah. You know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like that he can go back to them just for dinner. Oh... And honestly, now more than ever of all his companions, well, except for Susan, he does have family. They are. He's gonna go have Christmas dinner with the in-laws. Oh my god, I love that. I wish he would say that. Granted, if he said that to her, if he said that to Amy, she would kick his ass out and not let him back in for dinner. Oh. Man, I want it to be Christmas now. God, it's October. I'm watching this in October. I want it to be Christmas already. Man. Oh, I want it to be Christmas. This Christmas, let me tell you guys, this Christmas, from what I'm hoping, will be my best Christmas in a long time. Mostly because this Christmas, I'm going to be out of school, so, I cannot wait for that. This is going to be the most relaxing Christmas I've ever had. it's gonna be nice, and I want it, but it's October, and I still have work to do. Okay. Man, that was another... It's interesting. The Matt Smith Christmas episodes really go all out. They really do go all out. And this one was definitely interesting. Oh, God. Oh, I am tired. Man, it's only 12:41. I can't believe that. And I've already filmed Death Note, and I filmed the mini-sodes. I don't have too much else I need to do today, other than the first episode of Classic Who that I'm watching with Dad. You gotta do that after. Whatever. Oh, man, oh, man. I don't know, man. That was really interesting. I did like it. I think I like A Christmas Carol just a little bit more, but all in all, this one was pretty good. Sorry. So, let's just go ahead and get into the notes. So the first thing I wrote down was the crash. So yeah, the Doctor just goes in and blows up an entire spaceship and is being hurtled towards the Earth, and like mid-flight, like as he's crashing through the atmosphere, he gets into this spacesuit, which I guess protects his body. It protects his body from being destroyed upon crash landing on the Earth. I don't know how that happens. I mean, he did say it's a repair suit. Like, it's supposed to help you, basically, for stuff like this. I don't know, man. That was just... Oh, my God. That was just... That was a lot. That was a lot, man. And then he crash lands in the 40s. He crash lands on Earth in the 40s. And then... Oh my God. And then is found... I need a cast list. Here we go. Okay. And is found by Madge. That's an interesting name. Yeah, found by Madge. Oh, hey, I thought he looked familiar. Reg Arwell, the husband. I thought he looked familiar. It's Alexander Armstrong, who played Mr. Smith on the Sarah Jane Adventures. Aw, man. That's cool. That's cool. Man, he wouldn't be doing Sarah Jane anymore. Oh, that sucks. Anyway. So yeah. So he crash lands, is found by Madge, and but while he was putting the suit on, he put on the helmet backwards, so she has to help him back to the TARDIS. But they went into a regular police box, right? And then I just assume she had to take him to the actual TARDIS later. I don't know. But all of this in the meantime, while he is actually, while the suit is repairing his body, and I don't know, man. And it's like, oh, if you ever need my help, just ask. And it's like, well, how do I contact you? And he's like, I don't know, make a wish. That's how I found you. And sure enough, the Doctor decided to repay the kindness she gave him by going back to her 3 years later, when she becomes a widow, and tries to basically take care of her family at Christmas. So yeah, So that's interesting. So her husband, Reg, died in a plane crash, and then she couldn't find a way to tell her children about it. And she wanted to wait until after Christmas so that Christmas would not be associated with the death of their father. That makes sense. Unfortunately, telling them that their father would be home for Christmas, that kind of throws a wrench into your plans. You could at least say, like, well, he's not going to make it home. He's not going to make it home. He's still deployed, and then later say that he died. Excuse me. I don't know. There were better ways of handling that, and I understand her logic for that, of not wanting to say while it's Christmas, because she wants to basically protect Christmas for them, which I understand. So, the Doctor is trying to make that Christmas the best Christmas they ever had, at least. He is trying to help, basically. So yeah. So he becomes the caretaker of this house and really goes all out in some areas. Mostly with the kids' room, he goes all out, which I like that. Because, it goes into kind of his mentality. Like, okay, he has to build up this place for, he has to take care of this place for them. So he makes a normal bedroom for her. It's like, okay, well, she's just a normal adult, so whatever here. And then when he gets to the kids' room, he's like, basically his imagination just goes crazy, which is interesting. And yeah, so that was interesting. And then the present, he had a present. It was going to be this special treat for them, where he would basically, you go into the box and you are transported 3,000 years into the future. Or no, it was around 4,000 years, actually. About 4,000 years into the future to this snowy planet with all these natural Christmas trees. And he said he's been there a lot, which I actually like that. He's been there a lot, but then he later realized that something was wrong. So, first off, the kid, Cyril, freaking kids going for their presents early. I never did that, I don't know. I never did that when I was a kid. I waited. I waited until Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve. We opened presents on Christmas Eve in my house. The reasons for that don't need to go into. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I never tried to look at my presents early, so I don't know. Maybe I can't empathize with Cyril trying to find his present. But I mean, I understand. I get it, and kids do that. So it's not, out of the realm of possibility. I get why he did that. But that's funny is that, the one time, it's like, it's never good for a kid to really, see their presents early. That's not, good. But at the same time, it's like, of all the times to do that, this is possibly the worst time, to sneak into the Doctor's portal that he had. Oh, man. So that was interesting. And yeah, when they all go in there, it's interesting. He hears the trees talking and is like, I've never heard them be like this before. I've been here multiple times. But he was like, something's different about today. That's also interesting. I do kind of like that. That it's like, normally this place would be fine. I thought they just happened to go to a place. The Doctor just took them to a place without really figuring out if it was okay. But no, I do actually like the mention that he has gone there multiple times. So yeah. And then So he was going around looking for Cyril, and he was accompanied by Lily. I like Lily. Honestly, she could be a companion, I guess, if she was older. Although it would be interesting if one time the Doctor actually took a child with him. Yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting. You know, and we keep doing that. They almost like keep teasing us about that. Like they teased us with Amelia Pond, you know, when he first met her, and then now with Lily, it's like, okay, well, at least Lily was a little older, but it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It would be kind of interesting actually even if just for one season or something, the Doctor's companion was just a kid. It might be interesting. So yeah, and I like what he says too about, you know, he says something, I think it was about, like, you know, Lily was questioning, it's like, okay, these trees, you know, can speak and stuff like that, and, you know, they can grow a building. That was actually pretty cool too. They grew a building, and it's like, they grew a building out of wood, and it's like, you know, is that even possible? I like when the Doctor says it's a big universe, anything can happen. I actually do like that idea, that because that is the thing, is our universe is infinite. It goes on forever. So the idea that literally everything is out there, you know, that I always like that idea, you know, it's like everything that could every creative thing that could possibly be happening is most likely happening. You just have to go find it, basically. And the Doctor knows how to find it. So that's always interesting. Okay. I like Madge's ability, but her deception with the working crew there. Like, just the fact that it's like, you know, she starts breaking down crying, and, you know, this bumbling trio. I thought they were really fun, actually, but yeah, this bumbling trio that, you know, they don't know what to do with her. They can't detect whether she has a sidearm or if it's just wool clothing and stuff. And so she starts crying because she's overwhelmed, but then she turns it on them by pulling out a handgun, because it's like, yeah, we're at war, and I need to find my children. It's like, oh shit. And even they're like, oh shit, yeah, I guess let's help you find them. So that was interesting. And I also like to, which one? I guess Billis, yeah. Billis was the one that was like, you know, that was like, you know, empathizing with her and like understanding what she was going through and stuff, and was the only one that Madge actually trusted. So that was actually, that was cool. I like that. And okay, I kind of figured this out early on, you know, with the trees and stuff. Like with the trees and then the introduction of this crew, that what was going to happen was deforestation, and the trees were not happy about that. Pretty easy to figure out, honestly, but it still worked out. I actually like, I like that it's not just simply deforestation. I like that they go into it a bit more. It's like, it's not just that the forest is going to be destroyed, but it's going to be melted by acid rain, and the melted trees are going to be converted into battery fuel. Okay, that's cool. I like that. So yeah, that was just like, you could have just said, oh, we're just going to take down the forest for, I don't know, a parking lot or something. But they like went the extra mile with the explanations, like, oh, well, we're doing all this, you know, so we can get batteries and stuff like that. So that was interesting. And then also, I actually do kind of like that the trees were never planning to like take action against what was happening. That's actually an interesting thing. It's like, it's not that, you know, this thing is happening and thus now they have to take these actions and they are now like, you know, evil, I suppose. But it's just that they're just trying to get out of here, and they're using this family to do that. So that is also very interesting. That it's like, well, they're not evil, they're just trying to get the hell out of here before the acid rain comes. So yeah, so their whole thing was to escape, using a strong person to guide them through the time vortex, which is interesting. And it's also interesting, too. It's like, okay, well, Cyril is weak. The doctor is weak. Lily is not weak. Madge is not weak. And I'm like, okay, well, why is that? Why are they strong, but Cyril and the doctor are weak? And I actually do like the translation, basically. The doctor says, like, oh, well, this is a translation. It's literally men weak, women strong, basically. It's like, it's not the, physically or mentally, because you would have to think mentally the doctor is the strongest of them. But no, it's specifically just they're not female. You know what? That's kind of interesting. I do kind of like that. It's that they specifically need a woman. They need a woman to guide them through the time vortex, which is interesting. And luckily it was Madge. Madge is probably a better candidate than Lily anyway, because, she got through that whole thing, remembering Reg and stuff like that. So yeah, that was interesting. And yeah, they piloted this ship with all of the, souls of the trees and stuff, piloted it right through the time vortex, and went right back to where they were, basically, and also picked up Reg along the way. So, well, first off, they went through the time vortex and then basically dispersed all of the trees, the souls of the trees, throughout time and space, basically, which saved them. And then, just through, Madge thinking about her husband and stuff, actually went back and basically found him and created this light to guide him through the time vortex. I like that too, actually. That he actually was like, oh, there's a light. Fucking follow it. Let's go. Oh, man. Now, it's also interesting, they didn't show the other two at the end. They didn't show the other two guys that were with Reg on that plane. It just he got off, and then it's like, all right, well, it's all good. It's like, what about the other two? Can they be dropped off at their houses? Can the doctor do that? I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. So yeah, they actually guided Reg through the time vortex by a few days. Guided it through up to Christmas Day and all that. I don't know, because I was kind of thinking like, oh, well, if they save him, is that going to, take away from that at all? But I do think it kind of works out, because, like, they were really starting to have that emotional moment, but then I was like, this is going to be really, really fucking sad. And I'm like, I don't know if Doctor Who will go there, and they didn't really. That's the thing. So I don't know. It's like, I guess I'm still a little torn on. It's like, okay, is that good? Is that good that they did save him after all? But it works. It works, and luckily I didn't have to see that little girl so sad. Oh man, don't show me sad little girls. It's just too sad. I don't give a damn about if Cyril was sad. I don't know. He was okay. He's probably my least favorite character of this special. But yeah, and then at the end, Madge realizing that the Doctor had this astronaut, this impossible astronaut, if you will. But yeah, this astronaut this spaceman that fell and that she saved, and he was repaying her, or trying to repay her with this whole thing. But basically, I mean, he did like double repay her by saving Reg. So it all worked out in the end. And then, yeah, I would have expected that he would have stayed for Christmas dinner, because he did do that. He did do that as the 10th Doctor. I believe it was for it was actually during the first Christmas special. He actually stayed for Christmas dinner with Rose and Mickey and Mrs. Tyler. So yeah, but instead, he's like, no, I'm fine by myself on Christmas. And she was like, no, you need to go to anyone. Go find, friends or something, family. And so he went back to Amy and Rory for Christmas dinner. And I like that because, yeah, this is their first meeting since he died. So I do kind of like that. Even though, yeah, it's like... And obviously, you know, Amy's pissed about, you know, he didn't actually tell them. He was going to let them think that he was dead. But River, you know, broke the rules, basically, and told them. So I would imagine, yeah, Amy would be pissed about that, you know, having to hear from River and not from him. But they decided to, you know, make up anyway. And yeah, the doctor went to Christmas dinner and he started crying those happy tears, man. That's good. I like the idea that, finally, I like the idea that the companions can just go and just start living a life. You know? Like, we had that with Martha, but at the same time with Martha, she was, you know, with Unit and with Mickey, and they were doing dangerous shit and stuff. It's like, no, for Amy and Rory, they're just gonna go have a nice life. And that's nice to know that they're actually having a nice, safe life, and the doctor can just go to them and have Christmas dinner. I like that. So yeah, yeah, I wonder if we're ever gonna see them again. I don't know. Maybe. Because, I mean, they're so important to this. They've been so integral to this doctor. I can't imagine we won't see them again. I don't know. Kind of makes me wish River was there, too, for Christmas dinner. If it was the newlywed couple and the in-laws. Oh, my God. I wish the doctor had said, like, oh, are you sure it's okay if I have dinner with the in-laws? That would have pissed Amy right the fuck off, though. She probably would have killed him. Oh my god. That'd be funny, though. But yeah, this one was really good. I still think that A Christmas Carol is better, but I really did enjoy this one. So yeah, that's pretty much that. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.